Hello everyone, I'm here like I got you another episode of Pokemon Yellow. In the last episode, we beat Brock and then went off to Route 3 and subsequently 4. In this episode, we're going to be looking for my new team member. I already told you, Rattata, Spearow, and Mankey are found here. So what could the Pokemon I'm looking for possibly be? I gave you a whole, I believe I put 2 days in between. Oh, no, I upload, no upload, and then upload. At least I try to do that. I think I'm gonna actually want lightning out front here, just to make it easier to catch. As all poisoning a Pokemon does make it easier to catch, it also hurts a Pokemon, so they could die while trying to catch them. Haha! And here we go. Yes, it's the max level he can find it, too. Yep, Sandshrew is gonna be the next member of my team. I can't use Thunder Wave on it. I am so stupid. I am so stupid. I am extremely stupid. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. Ah. Well, if you care, Sandshrew's base stats in this game is 50 in HP, 75 in attack, 85 in defense, 30 in special, and 40 in speed. It's not very fast, but it's pretty tanky and hits kinda hard. Ooh, that was close. And all those stats are buffed when it evolves. Now, let's throw a Pokemon at the ground type that never learns a ground type move naturally. That's right, Sandshrew doesn't learn a single ground type move in Generation 1 naturally. You gotta teach what you want it to know. But you got 3 options in terms of TMs. Fissure, Dig, and Earthquake. Sandshrew, the mouse Pokemon. Its body is dry. When it gets cold at night, its hide is said to become coated with a fine dew. Do you want to give it a nickname? Yes, I do. Not very original name either, but this will be... Come on. Spike. Oh, I didn't have a spot for him. Alright, see you in a second at the Pokemon Center just up here. Alright, here we are back at the Pokemon Center. Off screen, I went and put Spike into our team here. Attack 22, Defense 23, Speed 15, and Special 11. As you expect, he knows Scratch and Sand Attack. That's all he's gonna know for a while. What is... my attack and special are pretty even on my Pikachu. On Lightning, and Butters has pretty high defense. Interesting. As you see, I only have 5 Pokemon because there's a special something you can get here. If you have too many Pokemon, you should store them via PC. I have 6 Pokeballs set in my belt. At most, you can carry 6 Pokemon. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. Is that? You talk to this guy. Hello there, have I got a deal for you? I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just $500. What do you say? Yeah, let's take the deal. You want to give a nickname to the Magikarp? This is meant to trick ya, not knowing how good of a Pokemon Magikarp is. Magikarp sucks. Nothing good about it stat-wise. It only knows Splash, which does no damage. I don't even know if it learns Tackle in Generation 1. Because, in every other generation past that, it learns Tackle at level 15. This is a Pokemon to teach you about how to level Pokemon up by swapping out. And Magikarp does pay off once it hits level 20 when it evolves into one of the most powerful water types to exist. But that's besides the point. I mostly just got this to fill up the Pokedex. Which, what do we have? We own 12. Alright. We're gonna keep it in my team for now. Now, let's head on... Oh, I didn't even resume my timer. I'm stupid. Let's head on forward into Mount Moon. Do we have Spike out in front? No, we don't. Oh yeah, I have this TM here. I really don't want to use that on Spike. Right, welcome to Mount Moon. This place has a lot of new... Well, I wouldn't say a lot. A few new Pokemon. Sandshrew can be found here. Normally. You can also now find Geodude, which we faced off against, with Brock. And you can also find a Pokemon named Zubat and Clefairy. Zubat has an You can also find Paris here, which is a bug grass type, but we'll get into them when we find them. Zubat has an extremely high encounter rate in here at 75%. So you're mostly going to be finding Zubats. And Clefairy has a 1% encounter rate here. These rates do change depending on the room you're in the thing. Speaking of Zubat, here's one. Alright, always use Sand Attack. It's always good to make something not very accurate. Especially in this game. Even though Zubat can't really do much, all it knows is Leech Life. Which, actually, that's also a Bug-type move. Let's see how Spike handles this, huh? Leech Life does very little damage, but it heals the user when they use it, so... makes up for that, I guess. Good, Spike. Unfortunately, you're not going to get any XP, because I plan to catch the Zubat. Ta-da! We now have a Zubat. I don't plan to use this thing. Zubat is a pretty speedy Pokemon. In fact, no, I'm thinking of its evolution and thing. Golbat is still pretty speedy. I think it has over 100 in its base speed. I don't know that off the top of my head. No, I'm not keeping the Zubat. It's just there. Ah, here's an item. TM12. What's that? I don't know these TMs off the top of my head. It means a water gun. Can anyone learn it? No. I believe that's a 50 power water move. It's not really impressive. There's another item over here. Oh, a potion. That's nice. Hello, trainer. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? I don't know. You're a bug catcher? In here? And a Weedle. Ground would be super effective against poison. If I had ground. Ah, of course that poisons me. Of course it does. Ah well, I'll make you inaccurate. So, critical hits. I looked up exactly what they do in this generation. I'm not going to be spouting the exact math because I suck at math and I can't even remember those equations at all. The critical hit chance takes the Pokemon's speed into account. So the faster a Pokemon is, the more often they're going to get critical hits in this game. Don't ask me for exact numbers. I don't know. A critical hit doubles the damage it would do by an extra 100%, making the damage do 200 damage. Or not 200 damage, 200% damage. this can be increased based on a Pokemon's level. No, wait. I think I'm forgetting it wrong. No, the critical hit increases it 50%, and that percentage can go higher depending on the Pokemon's level. Yeah. Anyway, basically, the critical hit does more damage the higher the Pokemon's level is. Up to 200% at level 100, I believe. Not entirely sure, don't quote me. Yeah. A critical hit will ignore the stage changes. For example, Harden. It will ignore Harden. However, in Generation 1, it also ignores positive stat changes to your Pokemon. For example, the move Swords Dance increases your attack by 2 stages. However, if you were to get a critical hit, your 2 stages are ignored, and instead just whatever the critical hit boost is. This means, in Generation 1, it's actually possible that your critical hit will do less damage than it would have normally. And moves like, the move Focus Energy, which usually increases your critical hit ratio, which is just the chance of getting a critical hit, and using the item Dire Hit, because of a bug in this game, it actually lowers your chance of a critical hit, making Focus Energy a useless move. Oh man, Spike is gonna get hurt. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, I think this is the first time we've had Pokemon Poison. As you walk outside of a battle, a Poison Pokemon will continue to take damage. I think it's every few steps it'll bug out and get hurt. Yep, that's what that is. Telling you your Poison Pokemon's getting hurt. See you in a second. Oh my. Okay. Alright, we're back in here. Spike got a level up from that. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention in the boss fight with Brock is that gym leaders are some of the only trainers that will use items. In Generation 1, Red, Blue, and Yellow, Brock has 5 full heals, so if you try to put statuses on his Pokemon, he'd just heal that right up. There's a Clefairy! We can find this thing in here. Let's use... Oh, thank God. Let's use Sand Attack to bring your accuracy down to help us here. Ah, crap. You sung. Clefairy is similar to... Sorry, I'm away from the mic. Clefairy is similar to, what's it called? Oh, it's using Growl? Jigglypuff, that's what I'm gonna do. Clefairy's stats are more solid across the board, but it has way less health. Spike, can you... Oh, you're not going to be able to do any damage at all. Unless we hope for criticals, which, as I just said, you're slower, so... Yeah. Oh my lord. Alright. Screw it. Lightning. Show the Clefairy mean business. Good old Thundershock. Lightning might not be able to show that we mean business. Holy crap. Okay. This Clefairy's scary. Oh, jeez. How is it doing that much damage? Okay. Seems the Sand Attack is finally affecting it. If we got it paralyzed. Well, let's see if Spike can whittle it down. The stages should have reverted after swapping out. So I'm no longer affected by 2 growls. Yep, there we go. Well, wasn't expecting Pikachu to faint from that. Alright, back here, had to go heal up Pikachu, and I caught a Geodude off screen. Okay. This doesn't lead to where we need to go. I believe, let me double check my notes here. No, I'm thinking of Fire Red and Leaf Green. I was gonna say, I believe in these little tunnels, the encounter rate for Paris is 100%, but no. There is a encounter rate for Paris, though. I think. Yeah, you need to be in one of these floors. Also, Clefairy is more, is at a 5% instead of a 1% down here. Yeah, I can't really do anything to the Geodude. Yeah. I'm gonna try to catch a Paris. And if you want to catch them all, I would recommend catching 2 Clefairies, because this is the only place in the game to catch Clefairy. And in yellow, anyway, you'll need a second Clefairy. For something later, anyway. Finishing off a rock type with a tackle is always so satisfying. Alright, continuing through Mount Moon. Oh geez. Hello. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. This is the first Team Rocket grunt. And yes, they have whips in this game. Rocket wants to fight. He's got a Sandshrew. Same level and everything. Sandshrew down! Idiot. Oh, okay, he got a critical hit, never mind. I'm faster and stronger because I have a bowler badge. Oh, it seems to me we waste a turn with Sand Attack, huh? Okay, okay, you can stop being a dick. Ah, your Sand Attack also hit. Let me guess, I'm gonna be... Yeah. Screw you. Of course, I'm affected by the Sand Attack's lowered accuracy, but you're not. You haven't been affected by it fucking once. Oh, you're gonna piss me off. Potion up Spike. Cause I ain't backing down. No. I ain't backing down from this at all. Seriously? I even wasted a fucking potion to do this. Oh, this is just nothing but making me mad. Eat it, Rocket Grunt. Spike's now level 12. Rattata. Yeah, I'm swapping out. 3 freaking Sand Attacks? There's no way I'm gonna be anything close to effective. Alright, Lightning. Of course, you get a critical hit because you're fast. Fuck off. We got here Zubat. Yeah, I can easily take... Ow! I meant to hit Thunder Shock, not Quick Attack. Now I'm confused! Isn't that great? Luckily I wasn't affected by it. No, lightning's level 14, that's nice. You blew it. Oh, you made me use one of my potions, you dick. What's this? Got an HP up. Spike is meant to be pretty tanky later on, so I'll give that to him. I've already given all the other HP ups. Or is that the first HP up we have? Hello? Well, what do you know? We've encountered a Clefairy. A wild one. Sweet. That's decently rare. Or is this a different encounter rate as well? Okay, it's not as rare. It's 10% here, so it's a bit more common. Still. No, that's not what I want. I'm gonna throw the Pokeball at it now, at half health. Should be able to get it. Yep. We now got the Clefairy. Oh, I didn't even read its Pokedex entry. Sorry if anyone cared about that. Alright, see you in a second when I can go heal my Pokemon again, because everyone's dying. Butters grew level 15 off screen and is trying to learn Sleep Powder. Sleep is probably one of the best statuses to put on, because it just completely immobilizes the Pokemon for like 2 to 5 turns. So yes, we're going to learn Sleep Powder. I'm going to get rid of Harden now. It was fun to use it while we had it, but I prefer to be able to poison and sleep my Pokemon anyway. Yeah, I also continue from here. Oh, okay. Reason Butters grew to 15 is because Butters is the only one that can deal with Geodudes right now. Oh, jeez. Okay. Spike grew to level 13 from that Zubat. Anyway. I'm starting to see why people praise repels now. Starting to see why people praise repels now. I wonder if I can fight this trainer before I run into another wild encounter. Thank you. That I want to show off. God, that was like 6 Zubats in a row. Holy crap. Hello, Caterpie. Always good to sand attack. Well, my recording time's almost at 40 minutes, but my timer that I use to show how long the video is going to roughly be is only at 22. Jeez. Oh well, Spike's getting some experience, which is good, because he's kind of lacking right now. Basic old Caterpie. Okay. What's coming out? Metapod. Ooh. I might need to swap out. This thing's just gonna use Harden. swap out to Lightning. Lightning. Alright, Lightning. You can deal with it. I don't want to force you guys to watch a Metapod battle again. Oh. The cat's moving. No, you can't get up on me. No, not with this setup. Yeah, Caterpie. Oh yeah. Forgot I haven't set the set. Oh well. That's where the challenge comes from. I mean, it's not the challenge, it's just I'd rather this experience go to Spike, but guess it's gotta go to Lightning. Bug catcher I lost. There's some items over here. What's this? Rare candy! That brings a level up to a Pokemon. I would recommend using those at the beginning of a level, because it just brings it to the next level. So even if you're like 1 XP away from the next level, all it does is give you that 1 XP. Let's see how well I can just destroy this level 6 Zubat. Oh yeah, almost entirely. Nice. Okay, Spike's not really lacking all that much anymore. He just doesn't have very much things to do. Sand attack and scratch until basically it evolves. This item is an escape rope. That lets us immediately teleport back to the Pokemon Center. Or the last Pokemon Center we were in. From inside a area like Mount Moon. Maybe it's anywhere. I actually don't know. Ah, good old Spike grew to level 14 now. Now you just survive longer. He ain't having much problem with the Zubats anymore. Alright, let's get into another trainer battle. Wow, it's bigger in here than I thought. It's a mountain. What did you thought? Oh, jeez. Oddish is a grass poison type. Grass is super effective against ground, and this probably knows Absorb. So we're gonna switch to Butters, a bug flying type which quad resists grass type move. Get wrecked, and because it is a poison type, Confusion is super effective against it. I mean, I guess Oddish's evolved form is a little on the tanky side. Oh, I didn't even notice I confused it. Nice. Alright. Spike gains some... Bellsprout is pretty much the same as Oddish. It's just, technically, it leans more physically, which doesn't really work in this game. Oh, I don't think I ever explained that. What determines if a move is physical or special in Generation 1 is actually its type, not the move itself. For example, grass-type moves are special, while normal-type moves are physical. Let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. In special, you have fire, grass, water, psychic, ice. You know, in the next I'll look it up for the next episode. I don't know this off the top of my head. Another thing, let's see if we can get a Paris in this one. Okay. Ooh, another rocket. What do you got? We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Are you now? I don't think I will. What do you got? What do you got? Got a Zubat level 12, so this might be bad because it will know Supersonic, which can confuse, but it's using Leech Life, so Good. Supersonic is a very inaccurate move. I think it only has a 55 in accuracy. So using a sand attack is going to make it basically unable to hit. And watch me say that, and he's going to hit me with Supersonic. Yep! Why would it be any freaking different? Oh well. At least it's a coin flip whether I attack and not completely shutting me out. Come on, Spike, you can do this! Oh, no, Spike, no! Ah, confused no more! Yeah! Spike's starting to hold his own. Ekans! See the two version exclusives fighting with each other, huh? No, Lucy, you can't get up on me. I'm sorry. Yes, I love you, but no. No, you gotta stay over there. My cat Cat Lucy likes to come find me at the most inconvenient times for snuggles. Oh, no, she's climbing. Oh, no, don't. I got wires here. There's a lot of wires crisscrossing over here for this setup. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can even hear her purring there. Got anything to say? Huh? Alright. Please move over. Thank you. No, not move back on my lap. Move over. I'm literally fighting her off. Oh, cool. Spike grew level 15. That's pretty nice. Switch lightning out in front then, since lightning's actually level lower. This is TM01. What is that? Mega Punch. Lightning can learn that. I'll hold off on it for now. And over here, the suspicious rock will have a hidden item in it, an ether. That lets you recover the PP of a move as you took in doing it. Yes. Still fighting off my cat here. Oh, you're a trainer. Okay, figured. Did you come to explore too? Technically. I'm just trying to get to Cerulean City, though. You're a youngster. What do you got? Rattata. Okay, well, I guess I have to juggle, continue recording, and petting my cat. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Another Rattata. Some of these trainers just, it's ridiculous the kind of Pokemon they have, like a bunch of the same exact Pokemon. I would never do that. I don't even like overlapping types on my team. And a Zubat, easily dispatched by Thundershock. Isn't that right, Lucy? That wasn't very difficult. Losing stinks. Sure it does. I get to, no, not directly on my lap. Ah! Oh, lightning grew to level 15 off. Oh? Double team. That increases evasion. That makes you harder to hit. I think I would prefer that over Tail Whip. Alright, my cat is now firmly directly on my lap, making it so much harder to record, but whatever. Hiker wants to fight. Oh, you're a hiker. Okay. Well. Come on out, booters. Okay. think trying for a sleep powder is really going to do much against you, anyway. Geodude. Okay. None of these Geodudes know any rock moves by this point either, so you don't need to worry about that. I think Geodude learns Rock Throw at like level 15. Oh, sweet. Butters is our first Pokemon to reach level 16. Onix. This guy is basically just a better Brock with 2 Geodudes and an Onix. There's Screech. Defense greatly fell. That means 2 stages. You could obliterate me with a tackle if you wanted to. Alright, beat the hiker. Should be an item right up here. Yep. This is a Moonstone. This allows Jigglypuff, Clefairy, Nidorino, and Nidorina, which are the evolved forms of the Nidorans, to evolve, and that's it. Can we get a Paris? I want to catch one. I'm gonna keep walking around here till I find a Paris. Alright, I found a Paris. Let's show it off. Since no fight will show off a Paris for quite a while, actually. Gotta paralyze it, and then chip it down to catch it. It knows all the spore moves. I'll probably have to use my... a turn of absolutely nothing. I'll probably have to use my escape rope to get... Ooh, that almost took it out. There we go, adding more Pokemon to my thing. So I seem to have missed an item. It's just down from the first, I forgot that that could happen. The wild Pokemon can catch you in somebody's range, and then you'll immediately go into the fight here. We also missed this fight, apparently. He's got a Magnemite. Magnemite is unlike what you may think. Steel-type does not exist in this game, so it's a pure electric type. That doesn't stop it from being tanky as all hell. He says while critical hitting it. And it's even more tanky because, again, special is 1 stat, so it's high special stat and it's high defense stats. At least with Magneton, anyway. And obviously Magnezone isn't in this game. It would be quite a few years before that came around. And Voltorb! Another pure electric type that we won't be able to get to. Voltorb ends up evolving into the fastest Pokemon in this game. And the fastest Pokemon right up until Speed Form Deoxys was introduced. I think it's still in the top 3. Though I don't know that off the top of my head. At least top 5 still. Hooray! Spike grew to level 16! Good job, buddy. Yeah, I completely missed this section down here. Good thing I went back. Or, that's not what I wanted to do. Ugh. There's an item right down here. Item. Here. It's a potion. Pretty helpful. See ya back where we were. Alright, just over that ladder there. Here we are. I also caught a Clefairy off screen that almost completely destroyed my Pikachu. But, whatever. If I feel the need arise, I'll use the potion on it. Alright. Most of these guys have Zubats or equivalents. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Should we? I mean, I'm a freaking adult. Oh, I said that. Rattata. Oof. That could be an issue. Or it couldn't. We'll see. I'm not running all the way back to the Pokemon Center just to pick up one little Pokemon here. We'll hit you with my quick attack first. Probably do more damage. Yep. Oh, look at that, latest level 16. Good. Zubat. Oh, I can easily deal with that too. Zap! Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Saving uses frickin' supersonic. I'm gonna be mad. Let's do a quick attack to make sure. As a Rocket Grunt is dealt with, I'm gonna lead the charge here with a Spike. Yeesh. None of them are sick. Ugh. Anyway, we're almost out of here. Almost done. Wow. I don't want to say anything. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't find a single wild encounter that entire time. Ugh. I wanted to end this recording a while ago, but we're almost to the end there. Might as well get through all of Mount Moon, huh? Really? Yeah, I'm gonna run from this one. Alright. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. It's kind of like a little mini-boss guy. There's a guy who dug up these fossils, super nerd. He's got a Grimer. That's a new Pokemon. It's a pure poison type, and it's pretty bulky. Give it a good old sand attack. Yeah. And just start scratching the hell out of it. I mean, obviously Butters could use Confusion to easily... Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say, if that Disable gets rid of Scratch... Okay, failed again. Good. Yeah! Oh, come on. Oh, thank God. 3 failed disables in a row. That's what I'm talking about. He's also got a Voltorb. Nothing to really worry about with this. Don't even know if it knows an electric move it could screw us up with. Though now we're gonna take quite a bit of damage if he tackles us. Yep. Oh. The critical hit might have fucked him over there, actually. I think that was an example of the critical hit doing less damage than a normal hit. And this is coughing! Grimer's more physically defensive counterpart, and yeah. It's also pretty freaking tanky. I just realized I didn't sand attack this guy. Coughing's also a pure poison type if you cared. Which I don't think you do. Ooh. Spike, you ain't doing so hot. You're at level 17 now, though. And you learn Slash, which is a way stronger Scratch. It does 70 damage, and it has a high critical hit ratio. Which means it just did critical hits more often. We'll each take one. No being greedy. Yep, you get to choose which one of these two things you want. The Helix Fossil or the Dome Fossil. Each of these turn into Pokémon. The Helix Fossil turns into Ammonite and Omastar, and the Dome Fossil to Kabuto and Kabutops. I am going to take the Helix Fossil. And he's going to take the Dome Fossil. And it's going to super slow down. But we're almost out of here. Almost home free. Except there's an extra battle exclusive to Pokemon Yellow. That fossil is Team Rocket. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Yep, Jesse and James appears in Pokemon Yellow. With their teams from the anime. Starting out with good old Ekans, which is why I switched to Butters. Double battles weren't invented yet, but this would probably be a double battle if they could. In fact, I think in Let's Go, Jesse and James also appears, and it is double battles when you fight them? Though I don't know, I've never played it. Of course you used Rap. Of course I couldn't one-shot you. Why would anything ever go right for somebody recording a Let's Play? No. Okay. The attack stopped. I was able to attack. Next up is Meowth, that's right! Put you to sleep. Cool, I don't use physical attack. Get a few free hits into you. Meowth is a pure normal type that is generally fast and okay with its physical attack. It's nothing special. But it's pretty fast. But there's other Pokemon that do its job better. Alright, Meowth is down. That leaves only James's Coughing. I fell out of watching the Pokemon anime like years ago. I didn't even finish the Diamond and Pearl anime. Not pretty far, though. But, I always enjoyed Team Rocket. I never found them super annoying. Actually, they're some of the best characters in the anime, thinking back to it. At least some of my experience of it. A brat beat us? You blasted. Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meowth, that's right. No Wobbuffet. The Wobbufet's a Gen 2 Pokemon. Alright, and this is where I'm going to end the recording. I wanted to end it for so long, but we're... Anyway, in the next episode, we'll make it to Cerulean City. And maybe do the... Nah. I like to do the other stuff available there before I take on the gym. So, make sure to subscribe, stay updated on uploads, catch when I do that, like and comment if you so please, and check out my other stuff if you enjoyed this. I'll see y'all later.